I never used to be afraid of the dark until 3 nights ago. It started with something small. I was lying in bed, scrolling on my phone, and I noticed my chair was slightly turned. I was sure I had left it facing the desk. I told myself I was just tired. But then it happened again the next night, and this time, I was sure I hadn't touched it. I remember staring at it for a long time, trying to make sense of it. That's when I felt it. That strange feeling like I wasn't alone anymore. I tried to ignore it, but my eyes kept drifting back to that chair. Something about it felt wrong. I decided to test something. I kept staring directly at it, without blinking. Seconds passed. Nothing moved. My eyes started to burn, but I forced myself to keep them open. Then, I blinked, just for a split second. And when I opened my eyes again, the chair had moved closer to my bed. My heart dropped. I froze. I didn't want to look away again, but my eyes were watering. I told myself it was impossible. Slowly, I grabbed my phone and turned on the camera, pointing it at the chair. "If something's moving," I whispered, "I'll catch it." I hit record and stared. Minutes passed. Nothing. I let out a shaky breath and blinked again. The chair was gone. I swear, it was just gone. My chest tightened as I slowly lifted my phone, scanning the room through the screen. That's when I saw it. Something was standing in the corner. Tall, thin, unnatural. It looked like a person, but something was wrong with its face. It didn't have any clear features, just darkness where its eyes and mouth should be. And the worst part, it wasn't moving because I was looking at it. My hands started shaking. I didn't know what to do. Every instinct told me to run, but I couldn't take my eyes off it. It felt like if I looked away for even a second, it would be right in front of me. My eyes burned harder now. Tears were forming. I tried to keep them open, but it was getting impossible. "Don't blink. Don't blink," I kept repeating to myself. But then I blinked, and suddenly it was closer, right beside my desk. I let out a gasp, almost dropping my phone. My breathing got faster. This wasn't real. It couldn't be real, but it was happening. Every time I blinked, it moved closer. I backed up against the wall, still staring at it. "Stay back," I whispered, even though I knew it wouldn't listen. My legs felt weak. I couldn't move. I was trapped. Another blink. Now I was at the edge of my bed. I could almost see its face clearly now, or whatever it had instead of a face. It was like a void, pulling me in. I felt this overwhelming fear, like my body was screaming at me to look away, but I couldn't. I didn't realize I was crying until my vision blurred. And then I blinked again. It was right in front of me. So close, I could feel something cold touching my skin. I stopped breathing. The thing slowly tilted its head, as if it was studying me. And then, for the first time, it smiled. Not a normal smile, but something wide, unnatural, stretching too far across where its face should be. My phone slipped from my hand. And the last thing I remember, before everything went black, was hearing a voice right next to my ear, whispering, "Finally, you stopped looking."